Oh, we in here. We're gonna start that again. Ew, it's your girl Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, queen of spice. We here. It's Thursday. A little over 7 p.m., but it's still 7 though. But yeah, my friends, we got an extra special spicy episode. It's just gonna be your girl Mina Mendoza, aka your favorite spice girl. We're just gonna be like recapping in general what's been happening with the world. We're gonna talk about the Diddy allegations. We're gonna talk about the Menendez brothers case. They just made a wild announcement literally an hour ago. We're gonna talk about some Halloween costumes, what's it, what's not, and just overall, you know, spicy questions, whatever comes to my mind. The world is my oyster in this hour. So everybody that's just jumping in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, ask me a question. Ask me all the questions. I want to know what y'all think. And yeah, but overall, we're going to get this show started. So I guess I would just like jump into it because I feel like every 2 days there's like a new allegation and it's with Diddy. And I don't know, man. I feel like this is the whole shit with me in that case. This is the whole crapola with me in that case. It's just that the man, and we're talking about Diddy, is behind a lot of music. Like when you think of like Bad Boy Entertainment, there is like a lot of like people underneath that record label. So like, for example, I love 112. I grew up in the 90s. I grew up in the year 2000. So like 112 to me, like when I hear it, that's one of my jams. Like, what is these numbers in your pocket? I remember, like everybody knew that song. I remember when that shit dropped in like 6th or 7th grade. I went crazy. But now when I listen to it, I'm just like, damn, it hits different because I also know how much Diddy was behind that success. So like, I don't know, do y'all feel like that? Like now when you hear a lot of artists, you know, that Diddy helped come up, do you feel like the music is not hitting the same? And then I'm thinking of it from like 2 different perspectives. I'm thinking of it in a perspective of like, oh snap, like F Diddy, like, you know, he did this, he did that. But I'm also like, dang, like now those artists are probably losing money too, because I'm sure people might be feeling how I'm feeling. And I don't know, I listened to that in the radio station. I remember I had to change it because I was just like, I felt bad. So when I think about like a lot of artists that were like Diddy behind their success, I mean, 112 is one of them. Other people that when I think of like successful people and Diddy, I think of Biggie. And it's unfortunate because Biggie was a big one. And I feel like, you know, Mina Mendoza knows a lot of information. And one thing that I know that is factual is that Biggie was going to leave Bad Boy. Now, we don't really know 100% the real reasons, but I think money had something to do with it. And also the fact that Biggie wanted to start his own thing. Like his own thing. Like Junior Mafia and all that, those were all Biggie's people that he brought up from Brooklyn. And he promised them, like, yo, if I'm going to eat, y'all going to eat too. Like, Junior Mafia was his thing. And then Diddy, of course, being, I guess, the money for all these things was behind it. And I don't know. Again, Lil' Kim, Mace, like, I think, like, dang, Mace, is this why you became a priest? Like, it's wild because, like, with all these allegations coming out, like, I'm just thinking like, dang, like Diddy affected a lot of people. Look at Shine. Shine is coming out with a documentary on Hulu about this. Like, and anybody who doesn't know Shine, yes, he did come out of jail, make music. But for the people that don't know, Shine did a bid, maybe for Diddy. Like, maybe that court case might be reopened again. And the court case that happened, I think it happened in 1999. And basically what happened was that he was in the club. J-Lo was there. This is when Diddy and J-Lo were dating. Shine and give me one second. They were all in the club, you know, clubbing it up and shit. And I don't know, gunshots got fired. Now, I'm gonna give you my perspective of I think what happened that night. Cause I'm like, I feel like Diddy maybe listen, from what's coming out of these allegations, the man loved, and I feel like I have to be very super Switzerland with my words. So I'm gonna create a code word for this, but we're just gonna say E. He really liked E. It's like a party type of thing that you take to make you feel good. It makes you dance, makes you feel things, and you feel great. But I think that Diddy took a lot of this, and maybe he just thought he was invincible. Like he took it, he's like, and then of course, reality hits in. You know, the cops come, and Diddy probably was like, "Yo, I'll pay you this da 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 to do this bid. When you come out, I'll take care of you." I don't know. But I think Diddy got, because I could see that happening. I could see the man getting emotional in the club. And why he had I feel like I got to be careful with my words. Why he had a trigger, I don't know. But then again, when you got money like that, like, but I can see that happening. Like, oh, you said so to be. like, you know what I mean? Like getting into that invisible phase. But in reality, only the people that were in the club that they know. But kind of going back to the beginning of what I was trying to say is that Diddy is behind a lot of artist success. And I don't know. It's just crazy. The year 2024, I feel like everything is just like slowly coming to the light. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think, did Diddy do it? Did he do it? Did he do the things that he's being accused of? Is it all just propaganda? Like, I don't know. To me, there's a lot of information to come in. So if it was false, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think about this situation? But yeah, I feel like the opening of Diddy is going to create because we all know he's going to talk. It's not like he's not. But I think through his case, we're going to see a lot of people in big industries stepping down. And like all of a sudden, like literally 3 days ago, the guy from Abercrombie and Fitch, I don't know what's his name, it really don't matter, but I guess he was a CEO that stepped down prior, but they explained that he was in charge of a sex trafficking ring. Like the person from Abercrombie and Fitch. And I'm just like, what in the world is going on? And it's like, to me, it's like wild. Like you got mad money. But I guess maybe because you have so much money, you think you're too invincible. So I don't know, man. It's like, count your blessings. Be blessed for what you have. And like, if you have some wild thoughts or wild things coming into mind, you got mad money to go to therapy. So like, get that shit fixed, dog. Get that shit fixed. But these allegations is wild. And I don't know, like, I thought when I first saw this on Diddy, I thought it was a lie. And I was shocked when I found out it was true. When they said they like went to Diddy's house and they found like about like thousands of bottles of baby oil. And I'm like, yo, that's wild, crazy. But then going deeper into the research, they said that the baby oil was laced with stuff. I don't know with what, but I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. Because then it's like, imagine like if you're not taking something, but all of a sudden they're like, yeah, get a massage, blah, blah, blah. Now you out here being loosey-goosey and you don't even know who your name is. I don't know, man. Like Meek Mill, I'm sorry, I can't listen to you anymore. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? No, he finished you. Like, yo, listen. I don't know. It's spicy, man. It's spicy, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I just look at it like in January, I wouldn't be surprised if certain things start happening. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know. So more into like the different topics that we're going to talk about today. Another thing we're going to talk about, because I feel like I never get to talk about like in general what's happening, like, you know, with just celebrities. And one that we're going to talk about is definitely Erika Mena and Safaree. I feel like that shit is all over TikTok. And for people who don't know who Erika Mena is, like she is like a young model video girl. She started off in Chris Brown's video. I don't know what the name is, but it's like, girl. It's like one of his first singles. But Erika Mena was the main video girl. And she slowly made appearances like in Love and Hip Hop. And, you know, she did other things as well. She's also the baby mother of one of the members from Terror Squad. So she kind of already had a little bit of the foot in the business. Now, Safaree comes into play. I guess they did like a reality show together where they both met. And the thing about Safaree, I honestly don't know where he came from. All I know is that he was Nicki Minaj's ex. And he was like that broke ex. Like the amount of stories she has, like I think he was the person that she was talking about, that her ex-boyfriend went into her closet to steal her clothes so he could sell them. But yeah, supposedly he did that to Nicki Minaj. So, we're going to get spicy now. So, Safaree and Erika end up hooking up. Get married. They end up having 2 beautiful children. But slowly, little by little, like, the things started coming out. Supposedly cheating allegations, him not being present as a father. And the thing is, like, what's crazy to me is, like, how celebrities, like, I get it. Like, it's very hard to have a private life. But, like, you don't gotta put everything on video. And this is where I'm like, Erika, like, why'd you do that? So there's a video in with Erika Mena, where she starts discussing the plans with Safaree right now and what's been happening in the court. And in the video, she's, like, wearing a red dress. Her hair's done. It looks like almost like she's in a shoot. And I guess she was, like, on the phone with her lawyer. And her lawyer was just, like, explaining to her the details. And then on the phone, she's like, oh, my God, I am divorced. And then comes the second celebration news. I have custody of the 2 kids. And then in the phone call, as the video keeps rolling, she's like, all right, what about the child support? And then you hear her get silent. And then she goes like, that's it? What? So apparently, you know, I did my research. When she went to court, she thought that she was going to get $60,000 a month. Now, I don't know what type of math the court did, but basically the result is that Safaree was only mandated to pay less than $5,000 for both of the kids combined. Oh! So what's crazy is like, y'all got to watch this video. And I'm like, yo, Erika, dead ass, like for a human being, like a woman, like who posted this video of you? Like, and like, my thing is like, yo, I would have said it. First of all, yeah, no. Like, I'm just like in awe. And you can still find this video. It's like, it literally goes through phases. Oh, I'm divorced. Oh, I got the custody of the 2 kids. And then major blowout once you find out you're not receiving the child support that you thought you were to receive. I feel like in the video, I get it. You have the custody of the 2 children. But in the end of the day, listen, what the court says is what the court says. And you could always still appeal it. But like in the video, it just made you look not good. Like, you know, it's just like, oh, da-da-da, you complaining about this. And I don't know. What are your thoughts of that? For anyone that did see the video, do you feel like it gave off like gold digger vibes? Do you feel like she ever loved Safaree? I don't know. And like what's crazy now, this is what's crazy, yo, I don't understand people. So Erika started coming out, and this is recently, like, oh, that Safaree's a bad father. He's not present. Y esto lo que esto. Now, Safaree came out of nowhere, and he was like, yo, say what you want to say, but why is it that your older kid don't want to live with you? And boom, that's when the floodgates come out. He decided to upload the videos of his house. Yo, when he uploaded the videos of his house, you see Erika grab a ladder. Bro, this video is like rolling around. You see her in the video, bro. Where she get this ladder, I don't know. But she grabs a ladder, climbs it, and climbs his gate to get to his house. Oh. Bro, I don't know. To me, when you're going to extremes like that, listen, I don't know you off a can of paint, but something don't seem right. Like, girl, it shows that you don't care if you're going to get arrested. So I'm just like, listen, Get it together for the sake of the kids. Erika, stop climbing over people's houses. And just get it. And whoever the F is filming y'all, tell them to stop. Yo, because they're dragging you guys. They're dragging you guys. I don't know. Like, it's just interesting to me. Like, no matter the situation, money, like you being rich or you being broke, the drama's the same. But, like, please, like, clean up the mess a little bit. I don't know, man. But I'm curious. I feel like some crazy-ass video is about to pop up again a couple days ago. But I'll keep y'all updated on that. Other things that I guess I do have to talk about is, damn it, the Mets lost, man. The Mets lost. And I'm a little upset at that. They lost to the Dodgers. The score was 5-10. Literally. Like, I was hoping for a Subway Series, you know? And I feel like this is how I feel. I feel like I'm upset that the Mets lost, but I'm also very proud of them for getting so far. Because they literally were, like, at the bottom of the bottom when they first started. And then when you want to talk about a team that fought hard to be where they needed to be, the Mets, they gave me a beautiful season, amazing season. And I don't know. Now going into the World Series, I'm kind of conflicted. It's like, who do I go for? Because now it's East versus West. It's literally the Dodgers, who's the West because they're Los Angeles. And then you have the Yankees, which is New York, the Bronx. So it's literally a East versus West game. So, like, whoever is, like, in charge of television and, like, the people that I guess count the traffic of views for those shows, it's going to be wild crazy. But then I almost think, could have that been planned? Because I think of it like that. Like, okay, think of it like this. If the Mets and the Yankees won, right? Obviously, the whole East Coast of America is going to be very tuned into that game. But would the West Coast be tuned into that game? I don't know. So it's going to be interesting. I feel like if there were dots of households that were watching the game, it's just going to be like red dots on both ends of America. And then you have, like, the passageway of Moses right in the middle. It's interesting. I'm curious if I'm able to ever see those statistics, but I feel like that's what it would look like. But East versus West, I don't know who to go for because I feel like the Dodgers beat my team. And the Yankees didn't beat my team because they didn't go against each other. But then again, like, I don't want them to win. But then again, if I go for the Dodgers, it's like I'm not going for the East Coast. So I'm, like, oldie conflicted. I know it's going to be a great World Series. And, you know, shout out to the teams that made it there. But I would be lying to say that I am not a little saddened that my team didn't make it. And you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. We got next year. I hope that we make better investments, whether in players or, like, whatever it is that we need to invest in. Because I feel like if we got it this far, we could definitely do it again. So let me know. Who y'all cheering for the World Series? Are y'all going for the New York Yankees or you're going for the Dodgers? And don't get me wrong. I'm not a Yankee hater, okay? We're going to make that clear. I don't hate on the Yankees. I just like the Mets better. And you know what? Congrats to them, too, because the Yankees haven't been in the World Series for 15 years, and they deserve their flowers. I don't really know that much about the Dodgers, so I can't really give you that much information. What I can say is that they did belong to New York, and I don't know if I ever shared this fun fact. Does anybody know why the Mets colors are blue and orange? So they're blue and orange because back in the day, New York had 3 teams. They had the Yankees, the Giants, and the Dodgers. Now, California, I guess, as a state, when it started making a lot more money back in the day, they didn't have a baseball team. So they actually came to New York and they purchased the Giants and they also purchased the Dodgers. That left New York with one New York team. So I believe it was the early 50s, early 60s when the Mets were born. And what the state of New York did is they took the orange color from the Giants and the blue color from the Dodgers and combined them together. And that's how you got the Mets colors. Fun fact. Fun fact. But only a Mets fan could tell you that, but I'm just saying, I am a Mets fan. So, all right, we're going to continue. Whoever wins, they won. They fought for it. I'm not going to be a hater about it. All right. So let's talk about it, man. Halloween is next Thursday. Who's dressing up and who's not dressing up? Who chose that to be the Dracula laugh? That's what I want to know. Like, did like a movie star just do that on purpose? I don't know. I always thought about that. You know, Dracula's cool. But what are y'all dressing up as? What do you feel like is going to be the #1 costume this year? I have some ideas. I feel like I'm going to see 1,000 Beetlejuices, 1,000 Lydias, 1,000 Bobs. Yo, everybody know who Bob is. Shout out to Bob. They did my man dirty, though. Mad as hell. He was the most loyal one. But anyways, I'm going to see a lot of that. I feel like I'm going to see a lot of also Wicked. Because let's be real, Wicked is coming out in November. And I'm here for it. Because I feel like, all right, we get it. Wizard of Oz, red slippers, the pink queen princess. But nobody wanted to talk about the green witch, yo. And she was strong. She is strong. And I feel like Wicked is going to open up that portal of understanding what her story was. You know, because I feel like the Joker, you know, like villains have their stories and show how strong and how they like prevail, you know, and like, I'm here for the Green Witch, whatever her name is. So I do anticipate seeing a lot of like Wizard of Oz, like costumes, like the Green Witch and the Pink Witch, like maybe Dorothy or whatever. So that's like another thing. Another thing that I'm seeing and like that I actually love, I love the simple costumes. So everybody, if y'all haven't seen it yet, it's all over TikTok. People are taking pictures with like just blank sheets and putting like holes, but they're like rocking the black like classic Ray-Ban like Clubmaster glasses. I don't know if they're Ray-Bans, but it's that style. So it's just like a white sheet and they're recreating like old ghost photos, and I'm here for that. I think that's really cool. A lot of people like walked away from like the sheet, you know, just being a ghost, and I'm like, damn, that's a classic. So I've been seeing a lot of that pop up, and I think that's cool. But yeah, I feel like Halloween is a very interesting holiday because there's like different types of people. You have your Halloween people that get like super creative and they put a lot of innovation into their costumes. And then you have the people like, I just want to dress up like a hoe. Let me take that back because I feel like hoes, the word hoe is now not the word hoe. It gives you a reason to dress a little scandalous, okay? We're going to be inclusive with our words here. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I grew up out of that phase. Like, I don't mind looking sexy, looking cute. But now I'm like at an age where I'm just like, ooh, this is a dope ass idea. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the Playboy Bunny is played out, bro. Played out. Angel, devil, prisoner, police officer, nurse, maid. It's like, all right, we get it. Party City bestsellers. We get it. I want to see the costumes that are made at home, man. I think those are cool. I like those. I like those a lot. It shows, you know, that creative side. But again, like, if you're rocking a costume like that and you look great, kudos to you. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's an excuse for people to dress a little scandalous, or it's just for fun? Also, like, I don't know. I think Halloween is also really cool because it allows you to be someone else. Like, I love Halloween parties because, like, when you go to a Halloween party, it's like, oh, snap, we got the cops here. Like, the same costumes I mentioned before. So it's like a whole room full of characters. It's like, you're not Bob today, you're Brian. And I don't know. I think those are cool. Like, that's really cool. And, like, I think what's funnier is when the people in costumes hook up. It's like, oh my God, I just seen Charlie Brown hook up with Cynthia, the Rugrats doll. Like, that sentence alone sounds crazy, but on Halloween, it makes sense. So I live for those. That's another one I see going viral. I see everyone dressing up as the Cynthia doll. Anyone who doesn't know that is, it's the crackhead Barbie doll that Angelica used to always hold. And what's funny is that Shorty had money, yo. That doll had like yellow hair that was like missing. And it was just funny, bro. That's funny. You know what? I'm going to figure out why they called her Cynthia. Why? Who's Cynthia? Maybe Cynthia was a person they were... Yo, let me stop. I'm going to figure that out for ya. But yeah, I see a lot of Cynthias happening. I see a lot of Cynthias happening. All right, we're going to transition, gang. We're going to transition. So, oh snap, we got some people in the check-in. Shout out to Action Figure. Ew, he's going to be blessing us in November. Shout out to you, my man. Definitely give him a beautiful follow. Amazing artist. Luchador vibes. Ew. Also, shout out to my work wife, Steph Alonji. Shout out to the Williams Center. They be holding open mics every Tuesday. It's honestly an amazing setup. Anybody could sign up. They're really open to the public. I think it's like $5 just to like, I think like sign your name and go on stage. But like every Tuesday night they do it. So shout out to the Williams Center. Shout out to Jordan Freed. He was actually a guest of mine back in the summer. And also shout out to you, Jordan Freed. You just had a special when the edibles hit. And I love that. I haven't catched it yet, but I'm really proud of you. It's your first on your own comedy special, and I'm definitely gonna catch it. But shout out to you, my friend. Also shout out to Ayo Chill Studios, because I know they do work there in the Williams Center as well, and they just had an event yesterday, Mad Minds. So I think my friends are cool. I like my friends, and I like when my friends are doing things. So shout out to y'all. So what's Stephanie Alonde? Halloween stand-up. As a former theater kid, I will be seeing Wicked. Right? I see the Green Witch and the that witch. You know what's funny? I pictured that in a strip club. Yo, who would make more money? Who would make more money? The Green Witch or the Pink Witch? Let me know. If we were at a strip club, who would you spend more money on?
It's looking spicy.
I'm with the Green Witch, bro. I'm with the Green Witch. But let me know. All right. I want to ask some spicy kind of, I want to make you think type of questions. All right, we're going to start this. If you had to sing karaoke for the rest of your life, which song would you pick? I feel like mine will forever be a Spice Girl song. Forever. Just because like I grew up with that type of music, and it's music that I don't have to think about no matter what. Anybody who's seen me sing karaoke, Spice Girls is like top. Yeah. I love them. I'm just waiting to find my 4 other Spice Girls so that we could complete it and perform this as a unit. Okay? I only did that one time. It was like 2 years ago. Shout out to Bravery Studios. We had I'm trying to remember, what was that event? I know I hosted the event, but we had like a lot of artists come through. It was a vibe on Kia. She came through and showed love. And it was like just a dope event. Shout out to Deliani. She was out here selling her CMOS. And it was a dope event. We just all got up there. And you know what's funny? All the girls danced to like Spice Girls. And then all of a sudden the guys went up there and started performing. That was a good night. But let me know in the check-in. What, if you had to sing karaoke for the rest of your life, which song would you pick and why? I want to know. All right, let's talk about this. What's the weirdest dream you ever had that you still remember? Oof. I still remember this dream, and I feel bad about it, but it's kind of funny, but crazy at the same time. So I'm a mom, okay? I'm a mom to a beautiful 9-year-old boy. Shout out to Darius. And I remember, it was like a nightmare. So and I still remember it, like, to this day. So I'm in the dream, right? And for some reason we were in water. We like fell off a boat. So I'm like swimming. And for some reason I knew that I was with my son. So I'm like swimming. I see people and like I'm trying to get to my son and blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden from a distance, I see this kid but I only see like the back of his head. So I'm so excited. I'm swimming so fast. I'm like, Michael Phelps, So I finally get to this kid, bro. I grab the kid and it's not my kid. But of course, bro, like, I felt so bad. I was just like, dang, now I have to save you, bro. So now I'm like swimming. I got this kid on my back. And not, mind you, I'm like now panicking because I'm trying to find my son. Bro, I'm swimming. Finally, I find Darius, yo. And I'm like, yo, I can't hold on to two kids. So I'm not going to lie. In my dream, I threw the kid to another adult. I swam with my son. I'm sorry, but I had to save my son. But I will always remember that dream because it hit so different. I find the child. I think it's my child. It's not my child. I'm stuck with the child. I find my child. I throw a child and make it another adult's responsibility. But that's the most, to this day, I had this dream legit like maybe like 6 years ago. And I always remember that dream. It's just crazy. Threw a random kid in the ocean. It's not my kid. Sorry. I have to save Darius. And I'm not that strong. So I have two kids. I'm not built like that, bro. I'm only 5'2". I will sink. I will sink. So let me know. What's the most weirdest dream you ever had that you still remember? I want to hear about it. Hey, shout out to Sally. Happy birthday to Sally. We actually had an amazing event at Bravery Studios. It was Sally's birthday. It was her 21st birthday. I got you, babe. It was her 21st birthday. We sang karaoke. It was a dope ass time. Shout out to Sally. Sally is like my big sister. And I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure like everybody in their family has like a type of relationship like that. Like if you don't have a big sister, maybe that older cousin where you like go in their room because it's filled with like cool shit, but you know you can't like take it, but you admire it. So Sally is like my big sister, literally the big sister that I literally look up to. So shout out to you, Sally. I love you so much. Shout out to you, my minx, all that. Let's go. All right, let's get into some spicy questions. So it says, have you ever been caught in an embarrassing moment that you couldn't talk your way out of? So I wasn't specifically caught in an embarrassing moment, but I could share now this embarrassing moment of my coworkers. And I feel like I could talk about it now because some time has passed. So we all went on a work trip, right? And these were my coworkers that work for other shops, but we all get together for these work trips. So we had all went to like Arizona, right? And we were like, I was rooming with my coworker Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. Ew. And I was rooming with my friend Nicole, right? Well, it's about to get real animated here. So we're in Arizona. You got to understand this setting, right? You're in a desert, dog. Like, listen, I grew up in Patterson. I didn't grow up in no desert. The closest thing to a desert is a beach. And the desert doesn't have water. So I don't mess with that. There's like lizards and snakes and stuff like that. And there's stuff out there that I don't know. Listen, I don't know. So we're in our hotel room, right? And it's like maybe like 8:30 or whatever. And like we were hearing like screaming. So I look at Nicole. She looks at me. And I'm like, we're going to mind our business. We ain't opening no door, nothing. I don't know what the hell's happening, but we're safe. Yo, I would say a good 4 minutes pass. All you hear is, oh! I'm like, now we're mad scared. So, of course, you know, yo, I'm checking the peephole, right? Y'all gonna laugh. So, tell me how I see, I'm not gonna give away anybody's names because, you know, I don't know if this customer complained. But two of my amazing coworkers popped through. And they're like, yo, open the door. And obviously, because me and Nicole know them, we open the door and let them in. And we're not freaking out. We're like, yo, what happened? Like, what happened? And then all of a sudden, yo, they go like, so where we were staying was kind of like a resort style, like hotel. And we were staying on the first floor. So we're staying in this room. And then this is like a neighbor's room, and then my coworker's room. So we're like 2 rooms away from each other, but we're on the first floor. And the way the hotel was set up is that it had patios with like sliding doors and shit. So like you could be in someone's patio. Like there's 2 entrances to the hotel room. So my 2 coworkers were trying to be funny and scare us. Now this is what happened. So they like snuck into like the patio and slid the door open. Now, mind you, bro, like they kind of just like went in there and it was the wrong room. So when they go into the room, bro, Dito, they could have made that old guy have a heart attack. Yo, they walked into the room, right? And imagine you sleeping. Right, you're in your colcha, like you're in your sábanas, like about to go into your 3rd dream, and you're mad relaxed, dog. And you see like 2 bodies crawling on your floor, crawling towards your bed. Yo, the guy that was in the room was like, "Who are you?" And like, of course, my coworkers got up. They were like, "That's not Mina."
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yo, they told me that they started screaming. So picture 2 people screaming, somebody with their savana screaming, freaking out, and you're still in the room and have to leave. Yo, so they left running and all that, and then run into our room. So remember in the beginning where I was like that me and my coworker heard screaming, but we were minding our own business? The screaming was them giving that old guy a heart attack. Yo, I'ma always remember that story, dog. I was like, yo, that old man definitely left a Google review. He's like, don't come here if you want random strangers going into your room and shit. And I thought about that to this day. I'm like, yo, that's gotta be wild, crazy. Because he was by him. They told me, they were like, he was by himself in the covers and he was so scared. Oh my God. Listen, if I'm in a work trip with my coworkers, just know some shit is gonna go down in a good way. Shout out to my coworkers though. I love y'all to death. Love y'all so much, so much. All right. Let's go. Okay. What's the most scandalous thing I feel like an ex has ever did to you? I'm gonna go first. I always remember I had like this crazy toxic ex, and you know what? I'm grateful for those moments because I feel like you learn from them. You learn how to be stronger and you learn how to be just more resilient. I like that word, resilient. Yeah, man, I just knew he was a hoe and a slut, and he was definitely talking to other girls. And I was like, F that. I want to go through your phone, bro. I know you're talking to other bitches. Yo, he was like, all right, go through my phone. Tell me why he gives me the phone and he decided to reset it. Like, you know when you like look at an iPhone, it's like, bonjour, hello. Yo, he had the audacity to give me that phone. Yo, I broke it. I broke the phone. I ain't gonna lie. I broke the phone. I was like, oh, you wanna play games? Douche. Now you ain't gonna hit up nobody. I always remember that. I'm like, yo, are you crazy? Like, are you crazy? Yo, I always remember that. That's why I'm like, yo, guys ain't shit. Not all guys, but like, yo, good luck to the person handling you now. Because I'm like, yo, I think about those moments and I'm like, damn. Wow. Wow. But let me know, what's the most scandalous thing you ever seen an ex do? Ooh, y'all want to go into story time? I like this. Because I don't mind being vulnerable. Like I said, these were lessons, dog. These were lessons that allowed me to be spicy and strong. Ooh, y'all like that. The double S's. I like that. Y'all want to hear a crazy story? How I caught my ex lying? Yo. Crazy. Crazy. All right. This was like back in the day. I was like maybe like 19. So I was dating this ex or whatever. And I remember he texted me, oh, I'm gonna get out of work late and whatever. So me being the cute girlfriend that I am, right? He had his own apartment with his brother. So I was like, oh, let me be cute. I'm gonna go to his apartment and like just wait for him. And of course, his brother knows me, so he opened the door for me. Bro, I was waiting in that room for mad long. I remember I got there at like 11. I guess because he didn't expect me there. I like smoked, I passed out, all that. And I'm like looking at the time and I'm like, yo, it's late, it's late. So now these cute feelings jump into like scared feelings. So now it's like, yeah, yo, that's how my stomach felt. And like at 1 o'clock, that's when I got scared. So mind you, I needed to go buy more green devil's lettuce, and I hit up my boy Lou. Fake name, by the way. We protect people. I hit up my boy Lou, right? And I'm like, yo, I need whatever. And he's like, oh, like, I'm actually not good right now. And then, all right, I gotta make up like fake names. We're gonna say my ex's name is Tony. Mind you, I got that because of the world is yours slogan. So it's funny. I was like, Tony. So we're gonna say my ex is Tony, right? So I hit up Lou and I'm like, yo, Lou, I need bud or whatever. And he goes like, Mina, I can't help you. I'm actually dry right now. And he goes like, oh, by the way, how is Tony doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, he's actually out right now. And then Lou, was with his friend Xavier. I guess they were in the car. And he had me on speaker. He was like, yeah, yo, tell Tony we said what up and we miss him. So I'm like, I gotcha. I'll tell him. So now I'm like, you know, time is going by. I don't got no devil's lettuce. So now I'm like in my thoughts. It's not a good feeling. So now it's like 2 a.m, bro. Mind you, the story started, I got there at 10. Started getting curious about certain things like around 12. Now it's like 2 a.m. I start to kind of fall asleep. Next thing you know, my ex comes up, trying to be all cute. And I feel him too. Like I'm laying down in this and I feel him. And he's like trying to be cute, you know? Like I could tell he's trying to get laid or whatever. He's like, oh, my girlfriend's here. Blah, blah, blah. And like freaking, I don't know. Like we sat down and we were having a conversation. And I'm like, oh, so like, what did you do tonight? Yo. Tell me why this man was like, oh, I actually got out of work and I was hanging out with Lou. Go back a little bit. If you remember, I called Lou for bud. But this is the thing about me now. I'm going to let you make a fool out of yourself. Deadass. Because I was like, damn, how much can I entertain this to? So I was just like, listening to him. He's like, yeah, I was with Lou, we were freestyling and blah, blah, blah. And like, you know, he's saying this whole story. I couldn't take it no more. I was just like, yeah. Listen, you weren't with Lou, okay? And he's looking at me like shocked. Hey, how do you know I wasn't with Lou? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, because I had called Lou because I needed something and he was dry. And then he goes like, you know what? You're right, babe. I wasn't with Lou. My bad. I was actually with Xavier. Do y'all remember how I started this story? I said that I was talking on the phone with Lou because I needed something and he was dry. And it just so happens that Xavier was in the car too and they asked for him. So not only was he not with Lou, he also was not with Xavier. And he also didn't see them for a long time. At that point, I was just like, yo, I told him everything. And yeah, that shit happened. That shit happened to me. Yeah, I always remember that. I'm like, you're so stupid. I was like, you're so fucking stupid. And definitely broke up with him after that. But I always remember that. Like, that was like
stupid.
Stupid. Like, you know, like when Dexter says it, like, you so stupid. Like, yo, that's how I felt. Like, and then I felt like I wanted to call myself stupid because I'm like, damn, this guy probably like lied to me so many times. But honestly, those lies made me stronger. But I always remember that. Caught my ex not only in 1, but 2 lies. And to this day, I still don't know what happened. I don't care, but I always remember that. I was like, dang. He was out here making fabricated stories, not giving up about nothing. Wild. Wild.
That's suspicious.
Period. Exactly, Cardi B. Like, I give Cardi B energy. I love Cardi B, bro. And you don't deserve to be with Offset. I said it from the beginning, bro. You should build your own empire. I just think Offset is a person that just can't be in a monogamous relationship, but he shouldn't have to pretend to be in a monogamous relationship. I just think, Cardi, you could do bad by yourself, bro. You could do bad by yourself. I love you. I love you so much, that ass. I would love to bring you as a guest on the Mina Mendoza show. Manifesting. Just saying. That would be such a dope ass episode. Period. All right. Let me take a look at this check-in real quick. Oh, shit. Look at Steph. Look at my work wife. My ex got mad at me for falling asleep during a Star Wars movie and then refused to let me in the car. Yo, F that. I will pop all them tires with a lightsaber. Listen, you do that to me, I ain't walking nowhere.
That's crazy.
Yo,
I really
I
don't
will
like that guy.
Koofy smack him. Stop playing with me stuff. Don't tell me stuff like that. All right. How about this one? All right, we're going to keep it like chill. If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? I think if I had to wear one color for the rest of my life, it would be black. I'm sorry. It would just be black because black looks good with everything. You could be like cute and black. Okay, let me reword that phrase. That didn't sound right. You could be cute and wear black clothes. You could be sexy and wear black clothes. You could go to a funeral and wear black clothes. You could go to the gym and wear black clothes. Like, black is just a universal color, and it's a universal emotional color. Like, you can make it look festive. You can make it look sad. You can make it look neutral. You can make it the universal work uniform. Like, mine will be black, you know? But I'm curious, what color would it be and why? I'm not picking orange. Like, no. Like, nah, dog. If you're picking some wild color like that, you're bold. But cool. But I want to know why. All right. I actually have wrote something in my notes earlier that I thought was really cool because I see that my time is ending. I realize right now that I talk a lot. I'm just like, I really covered all these topics that fast. That's wild, crazy. But I saw a video today that really like hit hard, and I feel like mothers, fathers, guardians, we need to do a better job in raising great people. And I say great people because in the video said we need to do well in raising great men. But I feel like nowadays, like sexual preference is just like a spectrum. Like, anybody could just be whatever. So I think we just need to be doing better in raising great people. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I saw this video where like dude was like, he must have been like 16, and he was going on a date with a girl, and he not only had flowers, but he had flowers for the girl and the mom. He went up to the door, rang the doorbell, talked to the dad, shook his hand. I'm like, yo, I don't think people do that anymore. Like, I'm dead serious. And I'm like, we need to do a better job in introducing ourselves and having that proper foundation to develop this into a relationship, you know? Like, and I feel like, when did that stop? Like, when did that stop being cool? Because it's like, I look at it like, not for nothing, but I done raised your ass for 16 years. You're not about to change on me just because you go out the door. Like, nah, man. Like, we need to do better in setting up ourselves for success, whether relationships or work or just in general. And I feel like that's amazing. Like, if you're showing up to a date like that, I can't imagine how you're showing up to a job interview. Just say it. I'm just saying. When I saw that video, I was like, wow. And not for nothing, I never had that done to me. And then I started thinking, I'm like, when did this stop? You know, like, and I feel like we need to bring that back. We need, as parents or guardians, we need to do a better job in raising great people and not being afraid to knock on that door and getting to know that family and how this person came out of that family and being cool with that family. Because not for nothing, like, I don't know. It takes a village to raise a child. And when I saw that, I was like, that's cool, man. Because you know what's happening there? Community. And that's something that's missing in society nowadays. It's like people are scared to mesh. They're only with their inner circles where like you close yourself off to strangers. And I feel like that's almost like limiting yourself of what could be possible. You don't know who you're going to meet. So having that open mind and being kind, I feel like goes a long way. And I want to end the show in being better. You know, it's okay to be negative and it's okay to complain, but don't feel embarrassed to do better or do something different. So like whether it's that Halloween costume to get innovative, or whether it's sitting with the person at lunch that sits by themselves. That breaks my heart, bro. I as a kid, I wish I could have had the words of wisdom that I have now, but something that I teach my son is like, bro, you don't ever become the bully. Ever. I'll beat your ass if you become that bully because we don't like that. But if you ever see someone sitting alone in school, you be that person to sit with them. And that speaks volumes, bro. People need people like that. And we need more people like that. Yo, I can be spicy, man, but like, I'm also a cool ass friend. And I'm someone that you should want in your corner. That you would want in your corner. So I want to end this show. You know, I always ask my guests, like, what's a quote that you would tell your viewers or people that look up to you and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to end the quote with, finish the day by being better. And whether that means being kinder, being vulnerable, learning how to bite your tongue, learning how to make a list and maybe stop, like, distracting yourself. Just end the day in doing better. But do it for you and do it for also of what can come after, like the positivity, you know, and focus on that. And I swear, like, I always feel like when you do good, good things happen. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like you're not going to have obstacles. You will. But I feel like sometimes those obstacles are there just to see how much more you want it. So just do good, stay focused, stay spicy, and that's pretty much all I got for y'all today. Now, I do want to make a quick announcement, my friends. Next Thursday, I will not be airing live. It will be Halloween. And I will be airing on the 30th. Now, I'm going to have a back-to-back special. I'm going to be releasing some of that information on my Instagram page, Queen of Spice. That's Queen number 0F Spice. So please be on the lookout for that. And that's pretty much it, my friends. I always enjoy doing these one-on-one episodes because I feel like I'm having a one-on-one conversation, and I love it because I love y'all. But yeah, anybody who's on the channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit me up on Instagram to network, collaborate. Let's make magic happen. And that's all I got for today. I love y'all. Stay spicy. It's your girl, Mina Mendoza, little girl, big personality, Queen of Spice. We out of here. Ew.